For all you Americans out there, like myself, that went through the same shitty education system that I did, I am here to inform you that there are other countries in the world besides America, the US specifically, because America is a continent. And no, the United States isn't there.
Where's America?
I would say this big one, but I'm probably wrong.
It's not there either.
United States.
Even if your geography sucks, you should at least know where your own country is. Geography's always been something that's really fascinated me. It's gotten to the point where I have no life and get no bitches. So I resort to doing a geography test where I name all 196 countries of the world, like a couple times a month, just to keep my mind fresh. And now, after all this time of having no life and just looking at a bunch of countries on a map, I thought, hey, those countries might have some cool companies where they design cool stuff. Now, given that I'm from the US, there's plenty of slander to start there. I mean, when it comes to US design, we have our faults as well. I mean, Chrysler exists. But it seems like the US, for some reason, has been part of the push for this super hyper minimalism, and it's kind of weird. You look at the Apple iPhone, for example, I feel like that's definitely been a big contributor to all of it. Like, yeah, the iPhone was revolutionary for its time, and now it's just kind of a plain brick that's been the same way for the past couple of generations. I'm actually struggling to find the difference in some of these generations. They look exactly the goddamn same. There's been no design innovation coming from Apple for like so long. So then you start looking to new American companies that are trying to innovate and design and create something new, and then you remember we have Tesla. Well, okay, let's try something else, I suppose. It's not looking very good in the automotive side at all. Let's try something that's not American cars. Oh, sweet geez, come on, man. That's not even like recent design, but it's like I feel like the US hasn't come up with anything great recently. Okay, well, I mean, we gotta give like the Apple iPhone some kind of credit, right? Like, it's pretty good. Forgot about that. Okay, well, fine. All right. Segue into South Korea then. I mean, you know, if the South Koreans created this and that's the reason that iPhones look so great, surely they must have. Oh, damn it. Okay, so minor L in the car department. Samsung is great, you know. They have greatly designed phones, very simple, very straight to the point, very what? I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. What kind of, it looks like a grenade. All right, hold up. Let's go back to Hyundai for a second. I mean, they've improved their designs. I mean, look at them. They've been pretty clean lately, especially with Genesis, their luxury brand. Granted, they did hire a designer who used to be a head designer from Germany, specifically working for BMW. So let's hop over to Germany then. Clearly, Germany is the head of design in terms. Fuck. Okay, so BMW went a little bit downhill, as in, I don't know why the kidney grills look like that now. But let's talk about a successful German company, because Germany has had a lot of success in the design realm. I mean, just think of the Bauhaus, for example. The Bauhaus is 100% a mass contributor to a lot of current day design and inspiration for a lot of current day designers. It led so many design movements, and obviously not just in design, but also just in the fine arts. The Bauhaus is a staple of the design world, and the reason that a lot of things that we have nowadays even exist. So we're gonna give Germany a massive thumbs up and a W for that. Another great German company, Braun. They're known for making a lot of great products. They worked with Dieter Rams. They created the SK4, also known as Snow White's coffin, because it looks like someone should get buried in it, but an influential design nonetheless. Braun also created the T3 radio, in which they literally just took a white object and poked holes in it. The Americans tried the same thing, except they did it with cloth instead of plastic. To be fair though, the Braun T3, while it looks incredibly unassuming, it was a heavy inspiration for the Apple iPod. Let's look at a close neighbor of Germany, good old Sweden. I mean, we all love IKEA, right? Heck, I love IKEA. IKEA's great. The amount of IKEA furniture and products that I've had throughout my house and my own bedroom, throughout my childhood. At this point, I should basically be a spokesperson and brand ambassador for IKEA. We all love the Swedes for what they gave us. Ignoring the fact that a lot of IKEA furniture is incredibly cheaply made with materials that are going to fall apart when you apply even the least bit of weight and pressure onto them. I cannot explain to you the amount of cabinets and tables and desks that have broken within a couple months of me having the furniture. Maybe that's because IKEA's idea of good furniture layout is to have a composite material, by the way, that's just a bunch of like wood chips that are glued together to make a solid hunk of form. No, I didn't stick a bunch of dumbbells in my cabinet, I stuck 3 shirts. So the Swedes created anorexic furniture that really needs to hit leg day. What about their friends the Finns? I mean, another Nordic country. Well, the Finns are known for Nokia, and obviously we know exactly where this is going. The Nokia 3310, probably the toughest thing in existence. Not the toughest phone, toughest thing. The Nokia 3310, of course, is not just a phone. Why, of course not. Because the Finns essentially created a phone that can also be used as paving bricks, RPG launchers, Little Boy, Fat Man, and Tsar Bomba. I don't know what space-age alien technology the Finns were given, because it seems like all of the aliens come to the US for some reason, but however they got their hands on it, it needs to be studied. And now Nokia's kind of mid. Their phones are pretty mid. Why don't we go ahead and dissect some of the countries that used to be Soviet republics? What do they have to offer? Well, naturally, of course, companies that are actually designing and producing products that are coming out of post-Soviet nations, well, the more popular ones are coming out of the big one, the one who basically had control of everything. I don't even know why it was called the Soviet Union, it was just Russia. But let's look at the big popular brand, Lada. The Lada Niva was so good that you decided not to change the design for 40 plus years. Basically went ahead and pulled a Volkswagen Beetle, except, you know, with less notoriety and no one cares as much because, you know, Russia. Except now they finally decided to go ahead and update the thing, and somehow it looks worse than the original. I really actually think I want one of the originals. It looks pretty cool. I'm over here trying to study through the rest of these post-Soviet nations, and the rest I'm getting is just what, like Belarus? Gatsu, I had so much faith in your Georgian ass in this country of yours. East European Switzerland, as you said. You would think that you guys would be developing the next level products and designing the best things ever.
Don't hate me, Gatsu. I really like your videos, and Georgia seems really cool, to be honest, but like, please lock the fuck in.
And then, well, of course, you look through the rest of the world, and I mean, you start to really wonder what else is there besides, you know, just all these bitch-ass European countries that you just mentioned for, I don't know, the past 10 minutes yesterday. Well, you see, the problem is that most of Africa is still developing, and well, I mean, product development doesn't seem to be, much on their mind right now, besides, you know, maybe economic development and getting out of poverty. Big ups to Rwanda and Botswana, they're really trying. Afghanistan's trying a little bit, they made a car. Then you got China, which is building everyone else's designs and kind of forgetting a little bit about their own. And then you got South America, which is in a similar position to Africa. It's trying to catch up a little bit. So worldwide design exists. There's companies all over the place that are trying to design better versions of things, innovate on things and products that we use on a day-to-day basis. This is in anything, to be honest. Fashion design, automotive design, home goods, kitchen appliances, bedwear, micromobility, anything of the sort. All in all, it's always cool to see designs coming from different parts of the world that are both inspirational and absolutely shitty at the same time. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Follow me on all my social medias. All those links are down in the description. And I hope that wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are watching today's video, you have a great, wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.